Wow, this movie brought me to tears several times. Hello, Freedom Guy 55 here again, and the movie I just seen is called The Help. It's directed by Tate Taylor, and it stars Emma Stone, uh, Viola Davis, Bryce Dallas Howard, also Octavia Spencer, and Jessica Chastain, which actually needs to be noted. This movie is about a woman who I believe is just recently divorced. I'm not exactly sure on that one, but the thing is that she comes home to Mississippi of course, and this takes place in somewhere around the early '60s. It's the kind of start of this kind of civil rights type of movement. And it's in the southern part of Mississippi where people are usually mostly racist at that time. And it takes place surrounding people who are of privilege that basically hire help or can hire help. And it takes place of the females most of the time. So this is kind of different. Usually you get it from the male side point of view, but now this is like the female side point of view. And anyway, these females kind of go shopping, and then the help who are black, of course, black females, take care of the children, the cooking, cleaning, and everything else. And they're just treated like crap. And no one knows this and such like that. Well, until the woman who's played by Emma Stone, nicknamed Skeeter, winds up deciding, because she wants to be a writer and she has this desire to want to be a writer, so she desires to make a deal to write from the point of view of the help in a candid way, how they're mistreated and such. Well, the one thing is, this movie has, of course, a particular kind of main antagonist, which is Hilly Holbrook, who is one of the women, and she's played by Bryce Dallas Howard. She's a real bitch in this movie. But anyway, and also the two main people who are part of the help that we follow, one of the two main females that we follow in this movie are Viola Davis and also Octavia Spencer. And Viola Davis is absolutely a treasure in this film. She is absolutely wonderful. She stands out among all the other actresses in this movie. I mean, seriously. She unbelievably touched my heart. But there's also another female that actually touched my heart in this as well. And Octavia Spencer did touch my heart as well. But I think Jessica Chastain, who plays this kind of character who's shunned away by all the other females because she's seen as this like kind of white trash slut or something, because she's had, she's been pregnant before, and I think has lost children. And she basically is seen as a slut by these other females, and she's shunned away. And in the movie, Octavia Spencer, who plays Minnie, one of the help, is actually also shunned away by all the other females in the movie. And they wind up kind of meeting and kind of even sharing this particular type of deep connection. I mean, they have this kind of deep connection. And the way that they play off of each other is just so wonderful. I loved the way that they were playing off each other because they have a kind of connection. But every time that Jessica Chastain came on the screen, there were times where she just stole kind of really the spotlight from Octavia Spencer, and she is really needing to be noted for this particular movie because she just actually really shined in this. As well as also Viola Davis, really, I mean, unbelievably, she She also plays part of the help, and just the way that she acted in this movie just was so genuine and so pure. It is just so unbelievably wow. I mean, those two actresses, Jessica Chastain and Viola Davis, stole pretty much a lot of scenes from everybody in this movie. A lot of scenes, at least from everybody in this movie, for me mainly. It was absolutely wonderful. I cried when their scenes came on. It's just amazing. These two actresses deserve some sort of form of credit for this movie. Just something. Because it was amazing. Now, onto the kind of bad side of this film, or at least the kind of things that I found a little bit bad. I thought that some of the particular type of the emotions were kind of a little forced in this movie, even though that I fell for them. I felt that they were a little forced to me. Also, there is the Bryce Dallas Howard. Her character, Hilly Holbrook, I found to be very one-dimensional in this movie for really the most part of the film, up until the end. The end is where you actually find something different out of this female. And I just felt that you could actually find much more dimensions out of this character in the film, but they didn't really do that. She was just a total bitch throughout the whole entire film, and kind of played too much as the villain, and didn't really, to my perspective, play real enough. But until that last scene in the movie, which was just unbelievably tear-jerking. I mean, I swear, I cried. I really cried. But that last scene where where you see something else out of this character is when that actually started to shine. But it's only that one little particular scene that actually sees something else out of the Hilly Holbrook character. But as far as anything else, the movie is absolutely unbelievably wonderful, and it's the most wonderful character-driven movie I have seen in a long time. I really give this movie a thumbs way up, way up, and I give it 4.5 stars out of 5. This is a good movie. It is a must-see. See this movie. I really want you to see this movie. This is a good movie. And I was surprised. I was really surprised. Judging from the trailer, it kind of looked like a Lifetime, movie and such. But when I when I actually got into the theater, I was really surprised of how actually deep these characters were. It's just amazing. And everybody did a good job, but I think that the two actresses that stole the scene, are Viola Davis and Jessica Chastain. They just did for me. They stole my heart in this movie, and I absolutely love this film. This is a good movie, and a really big surprise. But anyway, enough talking about it. I mean, I'm talking too much. Anyway, see the movie, and I thank you for your time, and have a nice day.